AfricamediaLive TV. Kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel to get updated on the trending gist, latest news all over the world. Like our page, subscribe, and share with friends. Thank you.
Subsidy. Vice President Shettima, governors to work on palliatives. As Nigerians grappled with the effects of the forced subsidy removal, President Bola Tinubu has directed the National Economic Council to come up with input of palliatives and the minimum wages review as part of measures to cushion the pain of subsidy removal. This was as the Trade Union Congress said it was expecting the federal government to provide feedback on its demand for 200,000 minimum wages by June 19. But speaking during a meeting with members of the Nigerian Governors Forum, led by its chairman, Governor Abdulrahman Abdulrazak of Kwara State in Abuja on Wednesday, President Tinubu directed NEC led by Vice President Kashim Shettima to mobilize various interventions to cushion the hardship faced by the most vulnerable Nigerians. Besides the Vice President, the NEC comprises 36 state governors, the Governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, and other co-opted government officials. The President described the level of impoverishment in the country as unacceptable, urging state governors to collaborate with the federal government to tackle poverty nationwide. It's advised the political leaders to downplay their differences and jointly focus on alleviating the sufferings and pains of the people. A statement signed by the State House Director of Information, Abiodun Oladunji, noted, "We can see the effect of poverty on the faces of our people. Poverty is not hereditary, it is from society. Our position is to eliminate poverty, set aside partisan politics. We are here to deliberate about Nigerian and nation building. We have managed ourselves very well to have a democracy. We have campaigned and arrived at our present destination. We must work for our people. How do we address the unacceptable level of poverty? How much are we investing in education, which is the only tools against poverty? I am ready to collaborate with you," Tinubu reportedly told the governors, while assuring them that he would maintain an open-door policy. The Ogun State Governor, Dapo Abiodun, who briefed State House correspondent after the meeting, revealed that palliatives and an upward review of Nigerians' minimum wage, which stood at 30,000 naira per month, topped the discussions. Abiodun said, "Some of us are looking at the enhancement of minimum wages. Mr. President has announced today that NEC should immediately begin to sit, led by His Excellency, the Vice President Senator Kashim Shettima, and the committee of NEC, alongside the economic team and the marketer, should sit down and come up with a wholesome approach that will be beneficial to the common man and the generality of Nigerians." However, the governor disclosed that our outcome from these interventions will be temporary, as the ultimate intervention will be a transition from fossil fuels to renewable energy. He urged incompleteness, whatever it is we to do today, be it minimum wages increase, be it transport allowance, be it the provision of any form of intervention, are only stopgaps. What we need to begin to look at is an energy transition for the whole country, where we have to appreciate the fact that we can no longer power our vehicles with either diesel or petrol at the current prices. It said the government was turning its attention to what was obtained in other countries, such as Egypt, whose government had converted its mass transit vehicle to run a compressed natural gas. In some other countries, their vehicles are running on either CNG or electricity. This will be what will be sustainable, that will allow us to transport people, goods and services at prices that are reasonable. That is the kind of thing that we are looking at, the kind of discussion that we are having with Mr. President, and the kind of approach that his administration is looking at its terms of sustainability, Abiodun explained. At the governors' forum meeting, all the members were present except the governor of Katsina, Akwa Ibom, Cross River, Ekiti, Sokoto, Ondo, Borno, Yobe, Gombe, and Katsina states. However, the governor of Edo and Niger State were represented by their deputies. Speaking on the time frame handed down to the federal government on its proposed minimum wages, the Trade Union Congress said it was expecting the government to come up with a proposal by June 19. The Secretary General of the TUC, Nuhu Toro, who spoke with one of our correspondents on Wednesday, noted the new minimum wages of 200,000 naira, which we propose is part of the demands we give to the government as regard the removal of the subsidy, and we were the ones who gave them a time frame. The time frame we gave them was the 19th of this month. We believe that they should be able to come to us with something substantial by then. Meanwhile, the depots and the Petroleum Products Marketers Association of Nigeria, which met with the president at the State House, was promised to provide 100 units of CNG diesels powered by 50-seaters buses to ease mobility amongst the most vulnerable citizens. Speaking on the group's behalf, the managing director of Northwest Petroleum and Gas Company Limited, Ms. Winifred Akpani, revealed that the new locally manufactured buses cost 100 million each. Akpani said, "So we came today to express our support and to see how we can cooperate with the government, because ultimately you can't kill people you are trying to save. There are arches, there are pains. What can we all do? We have collectively agreed that we are going to work at providing real mass transit buses that works, the one that run on compressed natural gas and diesel interchangeably. And hopefully we are going to start with about 50 to 100, and that is the very, very short term. These are locally produced, so you can see that we are also providing jobs, a lot more jobs, because we are using local assembly plants. We are not importing this. This is less pressure on our foreign exchange, and that's more job for Nigerians, and Mr. President was very happy with that." Thank you for staying. Thank you for watching African Gist TV. Thank you for liking our program. Thank you for commenting on our program. Thank you for sharing our program. And don't forget to keep subscribing. Subscribe, turn on your notification bell so you can get updated when we drop a new video and a new trending gist. Thank you. Africa Gist, you're welcome. Bye. You're welcome.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel to get updated on the trending gist, latest news all over the world. Like our page, subscribe, and share with friends. Thank you.